Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, whichever is it today, and what to, welcome back to the ultimate, the warning, the ranking, where I go from beginning to most recent, in their official selfie, song by song, give my thoughts, and then put it into a list of most favourite to least favourite, which you can find right there. Let me scroll down the list, pause at any point where you want to see where anything is. Fun fact, this is one of those songs which I have not heard before, so exciting times for that. And oh god, this is episode song number 50. I didn't even realize that. Elephant in the room, by the way. Sunburner, as you can tell from my pale complexion, folks. Easy to burn, but I don't tan. It's just cruel, really. This is Escapism.
So I close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. Stepping into the void, even if it amounts to nothing. Silence is to avoid, reaching out to hold on to something. I wish I could enjoy worthless means of communicating, words that only destroy. Leave me feeling, fearing. Oh, I just close my eyes till it all fades. And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. I can't help but feel. I can't tell what's real. It's the hope that kills you. So I close my eyes till it all
I thought that was the end.
And so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again. But I'll just close my eyes till it all fades.
Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. First off, I'll say this: the way the song starts, I was like, "Oh, Alejandra, my word." And it's funny that, of course, she's on this lyric video as well, because the bass on this song. Oh my god! From the off, the bass on this song, and the way that the bass progresses, not only in the slower moments of the song, you know, which is still quite dramatic. But when that chorus kicks in, oh my god! And I don't know why, but with this song, I told you guys this before. I love atmosphere in music. I love atmosphere in music and how that can be, you know, created in the production, but created in a kind of less is more aspect sometimes with what is put into the mix when it comes to the instruments and everything, you know, and as well as the dynamics that are going on. And I thought with the first part of this song, I was like, okay, so this is going to be one of those like intense but not loud, you know, songs. Like, and lyrically I could see as well that, you know, as usual, such deep lyrics that are going on with this and such brilliant lyrics that are going on. And with Daniela's vocals too as well, which is just wow. And they were great throughout it all. And then that last section, my god. But I thought the way the song started is actually how this song would carry on going. And with the chorus, I thought that it would kind of stay in that zone, which honestly I would have been completely cool with, because I love that kind of dramatic, atmospheric intensity that they can do with songs like this, you know? And then that chorus kicked in, and it was like the riff. This for me, and I know people may disagree in some ways, because I know how people are with heaviness in rock and metal and stuff like that. That riff is one of their heaviest riffs. Am I crazy for saying that? One of. I'm not going to say straight off it is the heaviest, but that's one of the heaviest riffs. And I just absolutely adored it. And it took the song into a direction I wasn't expecting. Bring in an already intense experience, loads of like energy and loads of bite as well. And I didn't see it going in that direction at all. So not only was it a great surprise, but it was also just great. And I love the vocal melodies that are on the song too, and the melodies throughout the whole song in general. And then I was thinking, okay, great verse, great chorus, pre-chorus, brilliant. And then the instrumental kicked in for that breakdown near the end, and that bridge, which I thought, honestly, with how great the song had already been to that point, if they just wanted to end the song after that part ended, I would have been like, fair enough. But the fact that it carried on again and it got a bit into that slower, more intense thing before going back into that bite that the song had. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm so happy with this song. So happy with this song. And I will say, as far as the heavy guitar riffs go, that is one of my favorites, without a doubt. And as far as, you know, Alejandra as bass-wise, so many amazing bass lines in all their songs, but what she does throughout the whole song is great, but the way that she takes that first section, oh my god, is absolutely incredible. Loved the drums from Pau, by the way, and I loved the little transitions that she always has, which is so great. But I think the one from the second verse, and pre-chorus, again, into the second chorus was awesome. And let alone what the three of them are doing on an instrumental level for that bridge breakdown. Honestly, that bridge breakdown, oh my god, I'm going to hear it live at this in a second. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Looking at my list, starting from top to bottom. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I wouldn't put it above Black Holes, Materio, Evolve. I'm already slowing down. 23. 6 Feet Deep, Choke, Narcisista, Wow. Okay then. Alright then. That's where it goes for me, folks. As usual, I don't, I want this to be my opinion more than anything else, which is what it should be. So I don't like to. Sometimes you can't avoid it because of how popular certain songs are. When I do these rankings and going in, I have no clue what people think of this song. Even though, of course, people can have different opinions and everything like that, I have no clue if this is a favorite. So I have no clue how controversial what I just did is going to be. But it is what it is. This is without a doubt a top 10 for me at this point, without a doubt. And I'm looking at the songs below, and I'm like, sometimes I can have second thoughts. No, not with this. I just love the atmosphere that the song brings, but the fact that it brings the atmospheric, kind of beautiful darkness that the warning can do, with that bite that you have in the chorus and that bridge and breakdown. Oh my word. Let's listen to a live of that.
Get me out of my head, drag me out of my bed, make me move around to forget. There is time that needs to be wasted to feel something insane. I will dive on my own delusions, draping mirrors again, safe inside of my own illusions. No hope that kills you. So I close my eyes till it all fades, and so I close my eyes and it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, trying again, but I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. Stepping into the void,
The fact that the second verse has, in hindsight, a bit more progression is so cool.
reaching out to hold on to something. I wish I could enjoy with us means of communicating, words that only destroy. Leave me feeling. Oh, I just close my eyes till it all fades, and so I close my eyes.
Hesitation drops, man. Hope that kills you. Close my eyes till it all fades, and so I close my eyes and it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, trying again. Close my eyes till it all fades. Close my eyes till it all. Close my eyes, yet I'm still aching, trying again, but I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. gonna do something I've never done before, because I know what people are gonna think. People are gonna think that if I rank this, because I do have a rule for him that doesn't know, I can, in an episode of these ranking series, listen to a song as many times as I want, and I can change the order of it until the episode's over. After the episode's over, I cannot change anything until re-ranking. The one and only re-ranking, which will come down the line. But I know what's going to happen here. If I do the ranking again, looking at that order, people are going to be like, yeah, but you're ranking the live version. You don't rank live versions. No, I do not, folks. No, I do not. No, I do not. Usually, hearing the live version again, and with how absolutely on point the Warning are, and how they they just sound like Daniela sounds like she's eating the CD because she's so on point, even with an extra rawness of the fact that it's live, and they're all playing absolutely on point because of course they are. I can't rank this one and change the order of it because of a big reason, which is what on earth were we doing with that last section? I already said, folks, that the breakdown on the bridge of this song blew my mind. You saw it a few minutes ago. Blew my mind. The fact that they did another. And this version is a minute longer than the studio version. Oh my. So the thing I'm going to do, folks, which is, that I've never done before, which is quite specific to the Warning in some ways because of the fact that with the Warning, I always do it live with it. I'm going to listen to the studio version again. Because let me say this. If the studio version comes on in the future for Escapism, I will not be skipping it. Let me put it that way. But the live version, the fact that it's extended, the fact that it's even more epic and even more badass, and it's got 2 breakdowns, I'm probably going to listen to that one a bit more, is all I'll say. But I need to rank the studio version. So with that said, I'm going to listen to this again, because I don't know if I put it too low. So I close my eyes till it all fades, and so I close my eyes, then it all fades. Yet I'm still aching, breaking, trying again, but I'll just close my eyes till it all fades. Stepping into the void. Amazing progression on the song. Even if it amounts to nothing, silence is to avoid. Reaching out to hold on to something. I wish I could enjoy. Worthless means of communicating. Words that only destroy. Leave me feeling, fearing. that I want to say about the studio version and the live, by the way, is I was thinking that those like roars in the back, those the vocal belt and then the back was how pow. And then hearing the live, I was like, well, Daniela, as amazing as Daniela is, isn't doing two voices at once, surely, when it comes to the end. And the fact that you can hear how pow, yelling like that beautifully over, under Daniela's vocals, like hearing the live confirmed that is how pow that was doing that. Because I don't know if it was Daniela doing it at first and they were just, mixing it together. Speaking of Daniela, man alive, she's bloody great. Not only the guitar aspects, which are just phenomenal, as always, in every single song, and I love the guitar in this song. I love the moments they have with the acoustic guitar. The way that this song comes down and goes back up and builds back up, by the way, is absolute genius. But God, her voice throughout this all, when it comes to Daniela, is insane. When she goes off in the 2/3 kind of section of this song, and the power that she's got and the raw ability that she's got, and I'm thinking about the songs that I've heard her do where she's like singing as that sort of character, right? And it's not even like a musical style vocal, but with musicals, tends to be a bit of character and amazing vocal performance, right? But it's not even musical. It's just her singing it as a character without having that kind of music. Like, when I say musical, I'm talking about, musical theatre. The kind of musical aspect to it is unbelievable. But the way that she does that in other songs, but the way that here she has the ability to sing in a kind of dark, intimate way, and then to just go off completely when it comes to those intense bite moments that I was speaking about. This song is genius too, by the way, and I realized this when I was listening to the live version of it. The first verse, I said before, I didn't see it come in with the direction this was going to go when it hit the chorus, and it built up and it got a bit bigger and everything, and heavier certainly. And then you hear the second verse, and the second verse is almost telling you, right, you know what this song is now, so we're going to still build back up that chorus and that heavy chorus. But, in the verses, they're telling you that we know what's coming this time. And in the first verse, they kind of, they didn't do that. And they almost kept it as a secret in a way. Because I just didn't see it coming the way the chorus went. And then to have that second verse, now that you know what that chorus is, be like, yeah, it's coming again, but we're going to build to it again, don't worry. And like I said, the builds on this song are just unbelievable. Man alive. Here's the thing, folks. I was thinking confidently, listening to the studio version again, this probably should go higher. The thing is, I'm looking at the 7 songs above it and I'm like, I don't know if I can. Because those 7 songs are, I know it's my list and everything and I'm going to say that, but those 7 songs are unbelievable. I would say this though, it's in the correct position for now, for me, but it's made me realize how some of those 7 songs, and now 8 songs, because I certainly would include this into it, how these 8 songs are, some of them, I'm looking at them now, I won't say where, but they're in brackets where I'm like, oh my god, will you ever move from that spot? You may not. And then I'm looking at other sections and I'm like, absolutely phenomenal masterpiece. And I'm looking at maybe another section being like, absolutely awesome. And the masterpiece and awesome sections are kind of getting a bit closer now. Kind of getting a bit closer. And I would absolutely include Escapism in that. So I'm not going to move it. I thought I may do. But I will say it's close. There's a lot of numbers there that are pretty close for me as far as how much I love them, when it comes to this ranking and everything. But oh my god, I will say this, like I said, the studio version, I won't skip it if it comes on. Man, the live though, the fact that the live is extended, the fact that the live's got 2 breakdowns, and just the overall sound of it, you know, like there's no shade at all to the studio version for this by me saying that I think that the live is where I'll be going to a lot. And I gotta give this a compliment, folks, to give it even further compliments. If I heard this song, Escapism, the live of it, if I heard this before I started this ranking series, again, massive love to everybody who's given me such nice comments about the ranking intros that I do for this. I have to say, I was thinking, listening to the live, I was not only enjoying it, but I was thinking, God, I can actually imagine how I could edit this into the ranking intro, you know. I won't, because I know people are very happy with what the intro is at the moment, you know. But I was thinking, God, if I listened to this, it would have been tough to decide whether to go with what the ranking intro has now for the music versus this, because this, the way it gets epic and the way it builds up and has a crescendo, it could have been. I'm just saying. So that's a pretty big compliment I can give it itself. So very curious what people say in the comments for this one. Very curious, because I just think this is an unbelievable song. Honestly, guys, this discography is crazy good, as you guys know. And for me to be this far in, and for it to go to a top 10, as a song by the way, something interesting with this, guys. The top 10, let me count. Actually, I'll double check one of the songs to make sure I'm correct in what I'm about to say. Yeah. So, with this list, 1, 2, 4 of the 10 songs that are in the top 10 right now. 4 of the 10 I had not heard going in, if I'm correct. Yeah, not heard before. There's another song I need to check now. Is it 4 or 3? No, 4. It is 4. 4 of the 10. And those songs, if anybody doesn't know, is 23, Escapism, Apologize, and Crimson Queen. Those are the 10 that I'd not heard before. And I think it says a lot about those 4, with the fact that for the first time hearing them, because sometimes songs grow, and they grow to you loving them even more. But all it took was a first listen with those 4. All it took. Man. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hit that like button if you did. So that can be a great idea once more of the warning on the channel. Let me know what you think of Escapism. Let me know where it goes in your lists. I'm very curious about this one. Very, very curious. Please subscribe, because absolutely loads of the one on the channel already. And the one reactions playlist should be somewhere on the screen right now. Plenty more on the way. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, night. Whenever you're watching this, please take care. Much love.